check that box down there, they excluded, so you gotta be one of the.
Call attention, please.
You also gotta do the
Come to
attachments
order.
on
We're glad to have each of you here. If you recognize, or don't recognize the environment, we're in a different location this time. We're at the Batesville Civic Center in our Vibe room, and glad that each of you are here, and I hope that everybody online can see us well and recognize that we are in a different position. And with opening prayer, I ask Daryl Dixon, maybe, no, wait just a minute. There we go. All right, come on up, sir.
Sorry.
Come on up, sir. Right here. Thank you so much.
No, I'm sorry, I got caught up on a phone call,
Yeah, that's
so
all
I'm
right.
running late.
If you would give us open prayer, sir.
Yes, let's pray together. Father God, we are so grateful that you've blessed us with a city that cares, with leadership that cares, with a population that is invested here in this amazing city. And we just pray that, God, as you continue to lead our decision-making, that you would give wisdom and guidance. God, we pray for you just to rain blessings on our little city and for you to continue to grow it and to see these benefits. God, we pray that it comes from turning to you first and foremost and glorifying you, but that in all of this, the care and concern for the people that have been entrusted to us are the greatest concern of all, and we thank you for that. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you so much. We're glad to have you remain if you'd like.
I wish I could. I've got a doctor's appointment with my youngest
Thank
too.
you. Bear, would you lead us in the pledge, please?
I would, sir. Stand if you'd like, please. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Bear.
Yes, sir.
To all in attendance pursuant to the order of the Board of Aldermen adopted March 1, 2022, in order to address the Mayor Board of Aldermen, you must must be on the agenda, and pursuant to the order adopted March 23, you must sign the sign-in sheet with a complete address. All right, now we have before us the agenda for today. Is any addition, correction? All right, we have Rodney.
Mayor, I have two items to put
All right,
on
sir.
my agenda for discussion.
All right, sir. Very good.
Mr. Mayor, I have a personnel executive session item I'd like to add to the agenda, please.
All right, sir. I think that we're good, and I'll state to everybody that the agenda is on our webpage under Board of Aldermen agenda. If you care to see that, that's there. All right, I have now a motion to accept the agenda. Motion made by Stan, second. Second by Dennis. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, I see no opposition. I gotta get used to where I am here now, so y'all bear with me a moment. The next thing we have on the agenda is the approval for our December 2025 regular meeting. Is there any additions, corrections, deletions that need to be made? If not, I'll accept a motion to accept. Motion made by Stan. Second by Dennis. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, motion carries. I see no opposition.
Mr. Mayor, if I could, I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda, the pay request agenda, and the human resources agenda.
All right, good. These three items are for training, pay requests for people that have done work for the city, and then some human resources, also
Second.
personnel. All right, second. Jimmy made the second.
Yep.
And any additional discussion? All in favor? Motion carries, no opposition. All right, first thing up is our visitors. Ms. Wright, are you the spokesperson for us today to come up? Or anyone else would like to join you, that'd be fine. But I want you to recognize some of the people here, because I think that's important.
Well, good afternoon. I am Yolanda Chicago Wright. I am the general manager of the Mississippi Wolfpack Arena football team. I have here the head coach and CEO, Mr. Eddie Strong. We have one of our executive board members, Mr. Charles Stackhouse. and also one of our executive board members, Ms. Beltis Walton.
Okay, good. If you would stand up there and speak into the mic, it'd be great, please.
All right. So we're here today to respectfully request the use of the Batesville Civic Center as our official home venue for the 2026 arena football season, a partnership that we believe will bring significant value to the Civic Center and the surrounding community. Details of what I'm getting ready to speak about are in the flyer that Ms. Walton is passing out. We're planning to host 6 regular season home games on the following dates: April 18th and 25th, May 19th and May 9th, 16th and 30th, and June 6th. We're also requesting the right to reserve additional dates for playoff and championship games, which will be determined based on the outcome of our season. To ensure a smooth transition, we're also requesting that these dates be blocked out to avoid any conflict in scheduling. We're requesting the use of the Civic Center for our scheduled home games with reasonable access prior to each game to allow us to set up and other logistical things that we need to do. A waiver of or significant reduction in rental fees, and permission to collect sales at the door. In lieu of standard rental costs, we propose a revenue sharing model offering a mutual agreed upon portion of ticket sales to the Civic Center. This will ensure direct financial benefit to the center, affordable ticket pricing for our families and local fans, and increased foot traffic and community engagement at the Civic Center. The Mississippi Wolfpack is the only arena football team in the state of Mississippi. We are community driven, built by a passionate coach and volunteers who all believe in the power of sports to uplift and unite the community. Our athletes and our staff are all unpaid. Every dollar that we raise goes directly into operation cost. Despite limited resources, we completed our inaugural season in 2025 with not one but 2 major titles. We are AAL2 champions of the South, and we are AAL2 league champions overall. This led to the team being invited to compete this year, well, the 2026 year, in the professional level of AAL. These achievements reflect the heart and resilience of our team and the potential for even greater success with the support of the venue like the Batesville Civic Center. And now we'll pass the baton to Mr. Charles Stackhouse, who will go into more details of how this partnership will benefit both the Civic Center and the Mississippi Wolfpack team.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can y'all hear me well?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. What she just finished on is a very important aspect of what we really should be looking at here, and I think it's something that's really rooted here in this Civic Center is community involvement. I think that if we could get processed the things that we need, we will definitely be able to bring the community to be a part of this, and we can grow with this, you know, building up on a championship and hopefully attaining a championship on the professional level, which is way bigger than it was last year. Now, what this initiative means to Batesville is starting local, staying local, and growing local. Batesville, beautiful place, beautiful place. Me, myself, I played down the street at Ole Miss for 4 years, 1998 to 2001. Went on to play with the New York Giants, the Minnesota Vikings, the Houston Texans, and I was, you know, glad to be a part of these guys and what they had going on last year, and that's why I'm here today, to kind of get some help for these guys. That way we can perform on a professional level and bring some championships to Batesville. Now, one thing that we want to tackle on this initiative is empowering the youth. Sports in its own is a huge drive to the youth and the future of the youth. Me, myself, personally, I believe in the youth is the future. The only way to change the future is to start with the youth, because the youth is the future. And I think that what this does is just give these kids around the area, the local areas, something to look forward to, something to look up to. You know, a lot of these kids will be going to high school, you know, playing high school football, and some of them won't get the opportunity to go directly to college. And what this does is this gives them an opportunity to, get more film, to be able to continue to play what they love. And the fans that they played for in high school also get to come out and see them continue their success in football. And what I want to do is talk about how it creates real opportunities for the city. A lot of these teams on this professional level, they travel with buses of fans. And what that will do is it will generate revenue for the city. They will come and they will stay. They're already saying they're staying overnights in the hotels. They're going to patronize the city. They're going to go out and eat at the restaurants. We can get together some of the bar owners or some of the owners of these restaurants. We can get together, get these guys out that's a part of the team, and have different things to organize the community. Because I feel like to get the community involved, they have to see that there's something available for them to be able to be involved in. And I think that's very, very important here. Another thing is providing affordable entertainment. After speaking to a lot of these different guys on these pro levels that's having very, very huge success, I mean, we have some of these places like, I think it's New York, they have their arenas inside of a mall. And this is the level that we're playing on. Their arenas inside of the mall, so everybody gets to come in and, be a part of it. That's kind of what I want to envision here. Working with a lot of the companies that I work with personally, I want to bring on board with these guys is infrastructure building. Like around the areas, bringing in, investments to where we can have mixed-use areas for the team, make it more professional like the teams that we're going against. And these guys are going to be bringing these things down to us. Building pride and identity. That's one thing we want to focus on in our community through shared experiences and local representation. On a regional stage, I feel like we could really build pride and unity within this Batesville area. I've been a part of many football teams, and I've saw how the infrastructure of a great team that's put together, how it works well with the community and builds the community and brings the community up around it. And that's what we want to do here. And we're going to go on talking about the community impact and economic benefit of this. One thing we're going to look at, the Mississippi Wolfpack will be hosting games at the Batesville Civic Center. The community stands to gain in several meaningful ways. One being increased foot traffic. If we could get the ticket prices to a more affordable area to where these families can come in and everybody still have the same agenda, making the community grow. And I feel that we could definitely have increased foot traffic, because around the time that we're playing, it's not much football going on then. So it actually gives the opportunity for those who are fans of football to come out and see good games. I mean, these guys won the championship last year with very minimal input from everyone else around them. So imagine what they can do when they have a city that stands behind them, opportunities to go win championships and bring good things here to Batesville. Revenue generation through the local vendors, small businesses. We'll have the opportunity to sell products and services on site, keeping dollars circulating within the community. That's if you hear it, we keep saying community, because we feel like if we can get this team community-based and everybody fall in line with the infrastructure of what we have, we really can have something special here. The revenue generation, the job creation on game days, there's several things that could be addressed here, with the require volunteers and paid staff, offering short-term employment and skill-building opportunities for local residents. That's also something that's kind of like a caveat here, is we don't want to just build the community up, we want to bring the community up with us, and this is a part of it. The community pride and the family-friendly entertainment, that's one of the things. Who doesn't love football? You get these kids, I could see last year where the team wasn't as big as we wanted, but these kids, when they were out, I came to one of the games, the kids, they were out there, they were so happy and so ecstatic about seeing these guys play. And when these guys came and took pictures with them, you could see it in their face, like, oh, wow, I'm taking a picture with a football player. And that's the feeling that we really want to bring around here, and we have an opportunity to do it right here in Batesville. And I think that this is a perfect place for it. Community pride, supporting the championship winning team rooted in grassroots values, strengthens civic pride, and encourages youth to dream big right here at home. That's what we want these younger guys to do, is dream big. Like, this could be you on this stage. These guys, like this team, they didn't have much last year, but they went and won a championship. They're getting rings this week, real rings for a championship this week. And I think that we can build upon that here in Batesville. Me personally, I've been reaching out to guys that I know in the NFL, and my group itself is, composed of, 15, 20 NFL guys that are retired now, but we're some Hall of Famers, and we're really trying to push the agenda of young athletes understanding their role in society, understanding their role in helping bring up communities and the community adjustments that we really need in this world today. So in closing, I would say we believe in this partnership directly supports the Civic Center's mission to promote community enrichment and economic development. That's one of the main things that we really want to push here, is that we're going to be on a professional level. So me, myself, as being on the board, I am going out and reaching out to some of this corporate money and, and looking at, I was riding around out here and looking at the areas around here. It could really be built up into, something, and getting the right infrastructure behind it and the right people behind it. I think it could really be built up for something that could really benefit Batesville. And I'm happy to be a part of it. I thank you for the opportunity to be here and talk about it. And I really wish you take into consideration the fact that we can build a strong football community right here in Batesville. We have South Panola here already. They have fans. We could actually build something to where these guys' dreams can live on even if they weren't good enough to make it to college. So I thank you for your time, and I wish everybody have a good day.
Thanks, Charles. Next. We're gonna have to look forward and ask questions, please.
So, Mayor, if I may, I would like to thank y'all for y'all's desire to reach the young people. That's dear to my heart, and thank you for what y'all put into it. And I can't speak for the entire board, but I have a great interest in this, but I would like for us to take this under advisement. We have a director of the Civic Center that we put a lot of trust in, and we need to spend some time talking with him more in detail about it. And Mayor, I'd like to see us take it under advisement, discuss it, and meet with Rodney, and then get back with these good people.
All right, sir.
I'd like to say one
Yeah,
thing.
yes.
When y'all had y'all game back in the summer, what, June, July? No, I'm talking about y'all had one this year. What day that was? But anyway, I came to one of them, man. I'm telling you, I had a good time. The kids, they love it. I want to support you all the way. And I like to see Eddie stand up and tell who you is, Eddie. You played at South Panola, Ole Miss. A lot of folks don't know. I
Like
know.
somebody doesn't know Eddie Strong.
How y'all doing? I think this is my first time ever speaking in front of my community. But yeah, we got a great football organization. I grew up here in Batesville, played at South Panola. I think I stayed at my grandmother's house, and I couldn't afford to go to the high school football games, but I used to hear it because it was so loud. I used to sit out there running around the football in the yard and hearing the Paul Morgan or Shea Townsend name on the speaker, on the loudspeakers. And my mama told me, she said, "Don't worry about it, baby. You're gonna be playing out there one day." And I was. And we had a great time at South Panola. Played under Ed Stanley, Coach Stanley, great coach of mine. That's what I learned most of my coaching from, Coach Stanley. But I got a great staff, and this is a great community. In Batesville, we all love football. We went up to Ole Miss, and we had a great time at Ole Miss. Played up under the Rebels with the Rebels, and I like focusing on the football players. That's why I brought these guys in, let them talk, because I like talking to the players. I try to speak, but I'm not really good at speaking, but but I'm good at coaching. So, but it's good to meet you guys. I thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to speak. I worked with some of you guys, right, and the park guy and all that, and so. Once again, thank you guys for letting us come and speak, and I appreciate everything that you do for us, and hope everything work out, and we continue to bring championships to Batesville. I mean, we got a great team, South Panola, Ole Miss, good team right up the road. They playing great, so we got a championship with our arena football team. So, which I hope to continue with the success. And thank you guys again.
Hey, Ed, I'd like to tell you this, man. When you playing at South Panola, I couldn't wait to go Friday night, go see you play, man.
Thank you.
Oh, he was tough. I love to see you come coach here too, man.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
Eddie,
If we do this, you're not gonna run off to Louisiana, are you?
No.
You wanna make sure. I just wanna make sure.
Let me speak. Good afternoon. I'm Rodney Holly, Batesville Civic Center. I just thank y'all for coming and thank y'all for the passion that you have. I do have some information on the dates that y'all have. The calendar, we already have, on those dates, we have everything already booked with another event except for the 30th of May and June the June 6th. But I'm gonna give y'all a calendar, just so you know of what we already have confirmed. But those 2 dates are open.
Okay.
At the bottom, and I will give a copy to the mayor.
Thank you.
Just wanted y'all to have that before. I was in the back of the room, but wanted to get up there and give y'all some information. So, all right, thank y'all.
Thank you.
All right.
Jimmy,
There you have it.
did you make a motion?
Yeah, I was just gonna say motion made to, take this under advisement. Second. Any further discussion at this point? All in favor? Motion carried. All right, I wanna thank you, each of you for being here. You know I support you. I'll continue to support you. We would love to have you here. It's a lot to consider for the Batesville Civic Center because some of the rules that we have. But I can pledge to you, I'll do everything I can to help you in any way I can. Thank you for coming, and I hope to be back with you soon.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. All right, any partnership? Joey, sorry, you have anything at this time?
Not at this time, Mayor. We have something executive session, please.
Okay. North Delta Planning?
There's old Darrell.
Good afternoon, Board. Darrell Dixon with North Delta Plan Development District. We're project administrator for several of your state and federally funded projects. I don't have any action to propose to you today. I do want to, by way of update, let you know that the city should receive closeout documentation for the Small Municipalities Limited Populations County grant program that you had that put in money at the Mounds Pavilion. That's good because it then lines you up to be able to apply again. We look forward to Mississippi Development Authority opening up a grant cycle in 2026 for that funding. Also, just by update, want to remind Mayor and his staff as well as other affiliated who were invited to the kickoff meeting for the city's ARC grant for Project MS 22472, which is the utility extension project down Highway 6. That meeting will be at 2 o'clock. I know that there was a earlier notice that was sent out for 1 o'clock, but that was corrected to make that 2 p.m. tomorrow. So pending the things discussed in that meeting, we'll be able to come back at your next meeting with the following steps. So that's all I have for you all, unless you all have any questions or concerns for me.
Great. You're speaking into a mic, but you're also, people back here don't have speakers, so, but I just want to tell you that.
All right.
Excuse me for waiting so long, but I do want to tell you that you and I have had a discussion with the Corps of Engineers about the Corps of Engineers out at the Mounds for the correction of the erosion. And let the board know that they have done their study. They're now have that on the drawing board to try to solve that erosion problem that we've been working on, and that's moving on, I think, as planned. And NRCS was the big project that we have for our sand ditch. Two different aspects of trying to improve our drainage with the sand ditch. It's been improved at the district level, and I'm not sure I'm saying it correctly, but it's been moved up to a higher level now for final approval. So if we can get that, it's gonna be really good for our sand ditch and flooding problems. So we anticipate having that. It's been a long time. It takes a long time, doesn't it?
It does. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Very good. All right. Thank you so much.
That's all I have, and if I don't get a chance to tell you, Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year.
Thank you, Darrell. Thank you much.
Minrow, engineering.
I don't have anything unless you have questions, man.
All right, thank you. You heard, and I provided you the information about Corps of Engineers and RCS, so we're working on that. Panola County Board of Supervisors. Any state or federal people? Josh Hawkins told me he was gonna be difficult for him to get here, but we always appreciate him and what he does for us. Any persons engaged in contractual business with the city? And Jeremy Weldon, I saw him. Jeremy, you have anything for us?
Thank you.
Appreciate you putting in the paper that we had our meeting here today, and I believe that helped us. Andy Berryhill.
Thank you, Mayor. Andy Berry here with the City of Batesville Code Office. Only thing I had on my regular agenda was the Planning Commission minutes from the month of meeting from November. Y'all should all have copies of that and everything that you can look over and see. And that's really all that I had to update. Cleaning up process is going on right now on Willow Street. That's finally starting to come around and look a little better.
I want to say a personal thank you for that. So, from my whole neighborhood, thank you.
Yes, sir. It's gonna, street department, public works, they're gonna really take care of that place, and it's gonna look nice when they get done. Project updates, doesn't really have many projects going on right now. Of course, Chick-fil-A. The only other thing, I did get a set of plans this morning for review for West Ridge Apartments down on Tubbs Road for a complete renovation. So hopefully that's gonna open up some more housing here soon, because those apartments have been in some dire need of some renovations, and that's gonna be good for us. And that's about all that I have as of right now, unless y'all have any questions, comments, concerns for me.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Appreciate it. Assistant Police Chief Barry Thompson, sir.
Mayor, I don't have anything unless y'all have anything for me.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Just
You
on
guys
behalf,
look
of
at-
on behalf of our department, I'd like to thank each of y'all for another year to serve the citizens of Batesville, and I appreciate y'all's support.
Appreciate both. We all appreciate that. And you guys are looking sharp today.
Thank you.
Carmen Mitchell. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. There are three things listed on the agenda for me. The first one is, they're all three ordinances. The first one is the engine brake ordinance that Alderman Jimmy McLeod brought up the last time. It's a draft for y'all to consider. I don't know if you're ready to adopt it or you got issues with the way I drafted it, but and it's in your board packet. And then I've got the ordinance on natural gas.
Let's stick with that one just a minute.
Okay, sure.
Is any discussion that y'all would like to have on that or adopt that?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion, we adopt that ordinance.
All right, so motion made by Jimmy.
Second.
Second, by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? That motion carries. I see no opposition. All right, thanks, Carmen. I just want to make sure.
No, I got it.
Address.
Okay.
Mr. Powell, I talked to Alderman McLeod last week. I did contact both of our local gravel pit, one on Eureka Road, one in Sardis. They were told that we were gonna adopt an ordinance, so they've been notified.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor.
The next ordinance is the natural gas, setting a minimum fee for usage of natural gas. That was based on the discussions that y'all been having on and off for several weeks now. So that's the ordinance is with your package for y'all to review.
Is there one from last week that we have to rescind?
Yes, so the one you did at the last meeting went further than this, and then so we had to change course. So once you adopt this ordinance, if you adopt it, you'll need to go back and rescind the order that's on page 328 of the minutes from December the 2nd meeting, because they're contrary to each other.
All right, very good. So, and you've got an order for us for adopting the natural gas, minimum fee.
Yes.
All right. And any discussions or motion? Motion made by Stan to adopt this ordinance. We have a second. Second by Jimmy. Any further discussion? All in favor? That motion carries, no opposition. The comment that we need to now rescind.
Yes, sir, and it's not an ordinance, it's an order that you did on December the 2nd, so you need to rescind it because it's different than the order that you just adopted.
All right, this is on page 328
Yes.
of our minutes for December 2. So we're going to rescind that motion.
Right, that order, yes.
Any motion made by Stan, second by Dennis. Any further discussions? All in favor? All right, motion carries. I see no opposition.
Okay, the next is an ordinance for the garbage fee for residential garbage pickup. That's the one that we've advertised in the paper. Y'all adopted a resolution of intent last month, and it's been published in the paper. And so if you're ready to adopt the ordinance, it's ready to be adopted.
All right. Wiz make the motion, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, motion carries. I see no opposition.
And Mayor, let me just give y'all a report. At the December 2nd meeting, Terry Townsend was here and discussed with y'all his proposed mentoring program and letting the city become involved in that. And he handed out a lot of material, and I've read that, and I've gone through it, and I don't see any main big issues in it. There, you know, sometimes the devil's in the details, but I think we're ready for the next step. If y'all want to move forward on working with Terry, then I think that maybe Heath would be helpful on that, and I can get with Heath and some of y'all and with Terry, and we can see what the next steps are gonna be.
Mayor, I'd make a motion, we proceed.
All right, motion made by Jimmy, second by Carl. Any further discussion? Motion carries. No, I guess, motion. All in favor of that is, motion carries. I see no, opposition. All right?
That's
That's
it.
good.
Unless
That's
y'all,
good.
if y'all got any questions, I'll try to answer.
Just say thank you, that was good.
Real good.
Good day working for you.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Be careful with him.
Don't give me too much praise.
All right, let's see.
Spread it out.
Yeah.
Tim Taylor. Sorry.
Mayor, Board, thank y'all for seeing me this afternoon. Got 2 or 3 things I'd like to address with you. First thing I'd like to address is get the board's permission to approve the mayor to sign a designation of applicant's agent form from MEMA, and this will allow James Snyder to be the point of contact on the 2 mitigation grants, which are the tornado siren grants and the storm shelter grants that we're in the process of executing or performing or doing.
So moved.
All right, I'm gonna get Carl on this in a second by Jimmy. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries.
Next item we got on the agenda is, I'd like to get, approve the specifications provided to you and proceed on with the necessary procedures for acquisition, be it reverse auction or open bid process, as we figure out which would be the best way, for the purchase and installation of 12 above-ground weather shelters that we have in this particular mitigation grant through, FEMA, and it's coordinated through MEMA.
All right. Carl, motion by Carl, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right,
I
motion
think that'd
carries.
be good, Tim.
Motion carries, see no opposition.
And lastly, I'd like to get permission to make a purchase based on the quotes we received, specifications provided, the quotes that we received from Sunbelt Fire and Emergency Equipment Professionals. This is for a replacement pump on the brush squad truck that we've got that is, that's not worth fixing. And the low price on it, the lowest quote on the pump was $7,521.50.
Motion made by Carl.
Yeah, it's something we got to have.
Second by Stan. Any further discussion? All right, all in favor? Motion carries. I see no opposition.
All right, thank you,
Tim,
sir.
Before you go, we've been working on fire truck funding, and we've got the lion's share of that. We think we're gonna get the balance of that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And you know this has been a long time coming too, so let's, do that. Also, it's my understanding that this may be your last official board meeting.
It's just, I don't think it's gonna be any, unless y'all call a special one, and unless it's about me, it will, there's no May there. It will be.
Well, Kim's been with us a long time and, been our fire chief, is gonna be retiring, and certainly appreciate it. Just want you and others to know, we do appreciate that, and, you've laid some great groundwork for us, and we hope
Well.
to continue what you've, established.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all giving me the opportunity to work for the citizens of the city of Batesville, and, it's been a lot of blessings, been some burdens, but it's been a lot of blessings to go along
That's why I
with it,
put
so.
it up there.
I flat enjoyed it. I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Tim.
Hey, Chief. I can't let you go that fast. I want to let you know, man, I appreciate you. When I work at the fire department, you one of the best chief I ever had, and I appreciate you, man. You taught me a lot.
Thank you, Carl.
All right.
I'm glad you learned something from me.
That's right.
Because I don't know a whole lot of things.
Well, it is wonderful. Rodney Holly, we have you next.
I thank the board for having it out here today. Y'all find the room pleasing, and I think the ladies and the staff at Civic Center did a great job decorating. Stan, appreciate you as well.
Thank you, Rodney. I enjoyed it.
I have a couple of items to look at, a couple of things that we have on sale at the Civic Center. That's okay.
I usually get your cue a lot easier.
That's all right. Coming up on the 22nd of January, we have the Monster Trucks. It's a brand new show for them, and tickets are on sale at Ticketmaster. It's the 24th of January at 2 p.m. And then we have a concert that we announced the other day, ZZ Top and Driving and Crying. It's on April 4th. As far as that one goes, we set a record as far as their ticket sales. In 4 days, we sold over 1,000 tickets. That's the biggest 4-day selling of tickets in any Mississippi show that they've ever played. So pretty happy with that. So, and the next part of it is that's everything on there, Mayor. My second thing on here is to approve a quote for the repair of chiller number 1. And you have in your book the quotes. And TriStar is the one that won that, and I would like for you to approve that so we can get that chiller fixed.
All right, motion made by Stan, second by Carl. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, motion carries. I see no opposition.
I have 2 things that I needed to add to the agenda under the Civic Center related to that concert. The artist is asking for a bank-wired deposit is the way they are requesting, and I needed to ask the board if that would be considered and approved, that we could bank wire their deposit to them.
Any problem with that? We got the money.
Is that a common question? Is that what we do?
Common.
All right, don't ask him.
Yeah, don't ask.
I'll ask this lady in the red right here.
Well, I think you can treat it as you do, that we're getting a present, we're not prepaying, we're getting a present benefit from what we're paying. Because once we deposit that, I mean, they're locked in on their contract then. So it's not like we're paying in advance, which we can't do, but we're getting a present benefit by paying this money as they request.
The contract's already done. They're
Yeah.
just asking for a deposit.
And so the 2 things you've got to find, it'll be in the minutes, is that you are getting a present benefit for the payment, and that they are able to perform the contract, in other words. So those 2 things will justify you approving this.
All right, I have a motion by Stan, a second by Wiz. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries, no opposition.
Okay. And the last thing I have is on July the 15th, we approved for Memphis Audio to come in and do some studies and acoustic recommendations for us to definitely improve an outdated speaker system in our main arena. Our bill is here, and I needed to get approval to pay for that, get a PO for that. And it was for $5,000.
All right, motion made by Carl, second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, I see no opposition.
Thank you
Very
very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Rodney.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rod.
Thank you.
Heath Philly Love.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Board. First, I would like to say that I've worked with Eddie this past year, and his team came and practiced on Patton Lane, Trussell Park, and American Legion. They were always professional when they came, and they left it like it was when they found it. And I enjoy working with Eddie and talking to him. He always schedules his practices with me, so I highly recommend giving him an opportunity, because he's always been good to me, and everything he's done for with us.
Appreciate that.
The only thing I have is I've got 3 quotes, and I would recommend the lower quote for $13,900.
This is for the gates?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry, the gates at the Indian Mountains, yeah, gates at the Indian Mountains.
All right.
I approve.
Thank you.
All right, now, was that a motion, Carl?
Yes, motion.
Was a motion, all right.
I'll second.
All right, wait a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? All right, motion carries, no opposition.
I'll give you an update on our tennis that we're working on. They sent me some more stuff as far as the layout with the concrete and the foundations and the lights and all that stuff. That I've got to get it to Blake because it's part of what we have to lay out before they'll grant any grant money. It's just steps that they're just hurdles they're making us jump, and I guess we just have to jump them, and so we can get that.
They have the fiddle, we'll have to.
Exactly right. Yeah, whatever they want us to do, we'll have to do it because they're holding a little bit of chunk of change that we can get for the grant. So I'll get that to Blake, and we can move forward. But other than that, I don't have any other updates on the tennis.
Thank you, appreciate it so much. All right.
Mayor, got one thing for
Yes,
me.
sir.
Could you explore basketball goals on maybe at American Legion or Trussell or somewhere? I've had, as a matter of fact, probably the next board meeting, we're gonna have somebody come to be on the agenda about a place for the young people to play basketball. So if you would just be kind of thinking about that, maybe looking as you're around the parks, some areas that may come to mind, just have that in the back of your mind, because
I will.
we're gonna be out.
I don't know if all of you know, but there were basketball courts at American Legion at one time. They were taken down for whatever reason. I don't know. That was before I was here. There's a skate park over there now, where the basketball courts were. That could be a possibility to move some of the skate park over and put a couple basketball goals up on one side, because it is two slabs over there. I mean, at Trussell, we would definitely have to pour a slab or something, because we really don't have the concrete over there already. So we would actually have to pour some concrete there somewhere.
Just look around
I will.
and think about some ideas.
Okay, I'll look around and of course we've already got 8 at Patton Lane, so we don't need any more over there. So
Yeah. But there's nothing other than Patton
there's
Lane
nothing.
to my
You're
knowledge.
right. There's nothing over. It's not.
Thank
I'll get on top of it.
Thank you.
Anything
Great.
else?
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
All right, New Benson.
Good afternoon. I'm Newt Benson. I'm your Public Works Director. First on the agenda, I'm asking permission to obtain a $350,000 bond for the Highway 6 East Water Bore Project. MDOT is requiring the city to have this $350,000 bond in order for us to do that work.
All right. Motion made by Stan, second by Carl. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries. I see no opposition.
Thank you. In your paperwork there, you should have the boring permit for C Spire. They're requesting a boring permit for this area out here, House Carlson Drive, John R. Lovelace, and Medical Center Drive.
All right. Motion made by Stan, second by Carl. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion carries. I see no opposition.
Also at the last board meeting, y'all gave us permission to get quotes on planting some trees out here at the RV park. If we need to have any discussion before we look at the quotes, I'm up for discussion.
I'd like to hold off on that one till we can talk a little bit more.
Okay. So just mark from the agenda there?
Yes.
All right, so we'll go to number 4.
Got an in situ form roof, our building on Thomas Street. I got Marchbank Specialty to come in and perform an emergency repair. It was about 6 or 7 repairs done to that roof over there. And I believe in your packets, I think Ms. Sully passed out before the meeting. I've got the emergency repair paperwork, and I need the board's permission to approve that paperwork and move forward with that. The total for the repair came out to be $6,113.
Motion made by Carl. Second by Stan. Any further discussion? All in favor? I see no opposition. On that, that's great. Did they tell you anything about the roof or report to you?
He showed
Any
me the
more issues?
pictures. Yeah, oh, well, I'm not a roof expert, but I have done some roofs in my time. So I anticipate, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news or what my anticipation is we've made these repairs on these 6 or 7 spots up there. The roof is in such bad shape. Since you made these repairs on these 6 or 7 spots, it's gonna bring up some issues somewhere else. Next heavy rains we get, you're gonna have some leaks pop up here and there. We're gonna fix those. You're gonna have some more leaks pop up, and it's just gonna happen until we get a new roof put on that building.
What we need to do the first of the year is sit down and get the quote on getting it fixed, and get with the city form and come up with something to offer them.
Yes, sir.
Some long-term contract to get that thing fixed.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully we can do that and come up with something we agree on, and you can go ahead and fix that roof.
Yes, sir. But to answer your question, Mr. Mayor, there was one section that Mr. Anthony showed us those videos. There was one section of that roof, it was probably a 4x5, 5x6, that it didn't have a membrane at all. It was just totally gone. It was just a big gaping hole up there on the roof. The other areas, they were smaller areas, but it kind of looks like a bald tire. It's just, the membrane has gotten so thin, you can just almost see through it, and they brought TPO up, laid it out, welded it, and they fixed those bad spots that they saw.
Very good. Well, we have made an offer from our last board meeting to ask for a long-term lease with In Situ Form, and they're supposed to be getting back with us on what they're interested in. I thought I'd have something by today, but I have not.
No, sir.
But we're working on that. They're very interested in expressed an interest in a long-term lease.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we can meet after Christmas and get something worked out.
As soon as they get back to us, we're ready. But we had to, regardless, we had to repair that roof.
Yes,
That's the thing we've got to consider. All right, Nick, thank you.
Next, since the last board meeting, I have fielded numerous calls about the striping on Highway 6 after MDOT came through. It was Lehman Roberts that did the asphalt work, but it's MDOT's highways, and they have been waiting on their company that they contracted through to come in and do the permanent striping. We've got some temporary striping on Highway 6, but it's not the permanent striping. I think weather is an issue, but I got 2 or 3 calls about the west side of Highway 6 from Bates Street to Eureka Street, where you've got the yield lane that turns right and comes back north, back up Eureka toward the square. We like to say down, but it's actually north, But there's no markings saying that north lane is a right turn only. We've spoken with MDOT. They don't have any signs that they can put up down that corridor. I actually also talked to Josh Hawkins week before last about this too, and they've been talking to MDOT, and we're just at the mercy. It's all under contract, and everybody's just at the mercy of the contract and the contractor. Okay.
Not with
That's
the city,
all.
not with the city, though.
City doesn't have anything to do with it, only that the highway runs through our city. It's not our project, it's not our contract, and it's not our streets. But just giving y'all an update. I think that several of y'all have also fielded phone calls But like I said, since the last board meeting, I think I've had 3 or 4, and it's all been about the same thing.
And I also almost seen the truck run over somebody, man.
Yeah.
Trying to get back over.
Yeah.
Cause they don't know that's
At night, I've gotten a lot of calls at night, well, a couple, I say a lot, a couple calls at night after it rained, and apparently just, you can't see anything, any of the markings on the highway, after, during the rain at night. So, that's what I got from MDOT and from Josh. We're just at the mercy of the contractor and the contract, and just waiting on them to finish the project.
Have you got a chance to talk to Riverside about that, dude?
No, sir. That's kind of a touchy area because they're not our contractor. It's really not my place to call Riverside. I don't want to step on anybody's toes or anything like that. I could talk to MDOT and talk to Josh. I knew Josh had talked to MDOT a lot about it, so I called him too. I've got another update on our brewer.
I talked with
Yes,
Mike
sir.
Shields also.
Okay.
He's our local guy, and everybody's willing to help, but just ain't got it done.
Did you get about the same answer I got?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah. Next, I've got the only update I have on the Brewer Road gas regulator station is, it's in Mid-South's hands. We're waiting on the contract for them to present to us, and we should have that contract by next week. Believe that's all I have on the agenda. Does anybody have any questions? Anything they'd like to bring up?
Dude, my phone is blowing up about downtown. What are we gonna do at the roads? We're gonna leave it shut? We're gonna open it?
I thought we decided at the last meeting, under Jimmy's recommendation is while it's under construction, we're gonna leave it closed.
Well,
While
it's
while
my,
it's under construction.
Well, it's under construction now. I mean, there's no active construction going on, but I mean, it's just, you got a hole out there.
Ready to let it, see how it did for a few weeks, didn't you?
well, not only that, there was a concern that there's not enough space.
Yeah, there's nowhere to turn there.
Somebody, my concern is if you opened it up right now, somebody's gonna end up on that pad or in that pad, and it's dirt, and yeah, it's packed, but if I hadn't walked across it in a week, but somebody will drive through there and we'll end up paying for somebody's blown out tires or messed up undercarriage or tore up bumper or whatever. My recommendation is for us to keep it closed until.
We originally thought that there was gonna be more space.
We did.
It's the way it was explained to us.
Yes, sir.
Back in our first board meeting in July, when Joe presented it. I think we thought it was gonna be more space, but since it's been torn out, the concern is safety now. I don't know that we have a choice at the given time.
Is there any reason we couldn't take out one parking space to have the road open? I think it's gonna be detrimental to us if we don't open the road back up. And I've got, I can visualize tractors that are coming through with discs behind them that usually come in that way and turn and go back out Panola Avenue or Eureka. And also I had people say, well, if you're gonna close that, you're gonna have to put a stop sign at there on the square, on the west side of the square, for the through traffic, because it's gonna be really a mess at that point. It already is. I strongly encourage anything we can do to open that road, we need to do that.
Man, I haven't seen any traffic issues at all. We talked to, Barry and I went over and talked to Brandy at the tea shop yesterday. She had some concerns about speed of traffic. But what I gather from the property owners, the store owners and stuff on the square is they've actually had an increase of sales and people coming in the stores with the traffic going around the square and that cut through traffic not being there. But look, I'm just here and I'm open for anything. I'll do whatever y'all tell me to do.
Not sure that the increase is not because of our new shopping mall. I don't know if the traffic is doing that. I think it's gonna be if we don't open that, it's going to be a real mess. We had a tractor come through trying to get them to go through in front of those stores. If you close that down, I know that box trucks, difficult. Had people that have box truck business and they just can't get through the square if you do that. So it's certainly a consideration that we need to, we're open mind to have that to remain open from my vantage. All right.
Mayor, can I speak to that?
All right, yes.
Just to, anytime we can keep the traffic going around the square the way it is now.
Step up here, and Blake, say who you are.
Blake Mendrop with Mendrop Engineering. Just anytime we can keep, and I know y'all may be getting some calls, but I also remember 20 years ago when they shut that zip lane down, and you would have thought the world came to an end, and look what it's done now, and what, you know, the parking and everything, and I think it really helped that. So I just think over time, I think it'll calm down just a little bit, people will get used to it, and just give it some time would be what I would hope you would do. So I think some of it will go away with time, and it'll be better. So anytime we can keep, you know, fewer roads a little bit and keep all the traffic flowing together, I think it'd be better, but we'll see.
I would agree most of what you said, but I know that the tractors come through town with a big disc behind them. I don't see how that's gonna ever work.
Yeah, so,
Well,
you'd be surprised what a farmer can figure out. So, thank you.
All right,
John, have anything else for me?
no, sir, thank you very much.
Thank y'all.
All right, let's see. Anything else? Wiz, you have anything at this time? Carl? Stan, anything additional?
Yeah, Mayor, I just want to say thank you to my fellow board members here, Mayor Farrell. I mean, I've got a bunch of names, Jonathan, Joel, Rodney Holly, Jonathan Southern. Thank y'all for coming out here today. I've been wanting to do this for 5 years. And, I mean, it's just something different, and I hope y'all all enjoyed it. And all, it really, to me, makes us feel like we're more of a big-time city when we're, you know, we're in this situation and all. I want to thank y'all, and Merry Christmas to everybody here. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you, Stan.
Thank you.
And I'm glad for the participation today. Dennis, how about you? Good. You sure? I'm good. Okay. Chief?
I'm good.
All right, very good. All right, I think that's all we have at this open meeting. I think what we're gonna do is consider a motion to go into an executive session, and if so, we'll do that. We do not anticipate coming back into an open session at this time. Do I have a motion to close this? All in favor? All right. All right. And also, outside, there's some refreshments out there. We'd like for you to participate in those and gather around a little bit and enjoy. Thanks again.